Hello to all of my star spas. Hi, star spas. Okay, so we're going to get into a general reading for all of the zodiac signs just to see what comes out for you, okay? This could just be what you need to me this is going to be a message that you something you need to pay attention to in the current energy, okay? All right, so we're going to start with Aries. Okay, Aries. Something new is coming your way. This is a new start. This could be a new job. This could be news of a pregnancy. Something is coming your way. A Sagittarius may be significant. A Scorpio could be significant, or another Aries could be significant. But something new is about to come your way. You may be starting a new job or a new project, or this could be just a new frame of mind, a new way of thinking. Let me see. Or you're being encouraged to start something new right now. Something you've been putting your heart into, something you're deeply connected to. What is this related to? Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. You may be starting a new relationship. You could be loving yourself more, treating yourself better. Some of you all have a daughter, and so you're building a very good connection with your daughter. Or if this is a business or a career path that you're choosing, it's something that you're going to really love. Something that you have a lot of passion for. Let me see. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles, Aries. It has the potential for a lot of prosperity too. A lot of growth. You may be getting into a career where you're able to put up enough to create generational wealth. Or this is something that you're thinking about doing. You're trying to create generational wealth. A Virgo could be significant. It's like you could be focusing on your family tree or growing your family tree or something like that. The Justice card is here. You want something to be fair and balanced. If something is unjust or it's not balanced or it's not right, you want something to be fair and balanced. A Libra could be significant here. Wow, the 8 of Pentacles. You're willing to put in the work to get to where you need to be. There is a lot of work, but it's like you're really focused on getting there. You could be really focused on your money right now, or your career path, or creating, like I said, generational wealth or something. Some of you all are going back to school, or you're taking up you're getting a trade or something. You may be also getting a scholarship, or you could be getting some good news that pertaining to something that has to do with your finances. If you have a business, I'm telling you, Aries, it's going to build. I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you need to get the legal paperwork into place or something like that. But something is going to build in a big way. Something new that you're working on, that you have a love for or something. Let me see what your message is to the universe. I mean, from the universe. All right. You commit, Aries, say this with me. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Something that you're investing in now is going to pay off in a big way. Maybe you didn't see the good in something before, or you didn't see the fairness of it or balance in it before. A Virgo or a Libra, a Sagittarius, another Aries, a Sagittarius or Aries or a Scorpio could be significant. But your message from the universe is, If you find yourself constantly seeing reoccurring numbers or words, it is a sign that you are being supported, cared for, and divinely protected by the universe. Beautiful things are about to happen. I told you, Aries. I told you something real good is about to happen in your life. And so you need to focus on, like, make sure you're not throwing things off balance by having things unfairly, because you got a 10 over here, but you got an 8 over here. Okay, so make sure you're kind of balancing something out. You're doing something fair. All right. This could be in your family, or you're balancing your time. Play hard, work hard, something like that. All right. So let's move on to Taurus. My second house, Taurus people. I got to say to Taurus. Spirit, what did you have to say to my Taurus? Spirit, what do you have to say to my Taurus? Adjudication. This puts me in that Hierophant energy, and Taurus, that's Hierophant is Taurus energy. But there's a judgment being made here in a situation. Okay, there could be a lot of information coming in. You may be dealing with legal matters, or you could be something, you could be learning something new. This could have something to do with government. This may be something that you're getting a diagnosis from your doctor or information. This could be maybe you're trying to get a contract. This could be your higher up supervisors. But somebody has they can unlock doors for you. They have a lot of information. They have a lot of experience. Something about tradition is significant as well. Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. So this is about what your purpose is in life, Taurus. Something that you are doing, you may not realize that you're teaching people. Put yourself where you belong. Either you're the teacher and someone, you have people listening, like hanging off your every word, or either you're the student and you're hanging off of someone's every word. But whatever position you're in, you see what your purpose is and you see what you're here to do. You're not confused about that anymore. Like you're opening up people's minds, changing their perspective. You may be opening doors for someone. There could be a judgment. If this is a legal situation, there's a judgment being made. The Page of Cups. A Pisces could be significant. King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Ace of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Again, Sagittarius energy. Pisces is very strong in your reading, as well as Sagittarius. Both of those signs came up twice. Knight of Pentacles here and the Star card there. You may be getting a lot of public recognition about something new that you're doing, or like something that you're moving forward with. It does look like you're going to have some level of stability, and you're able to put a plan into place to move forward. But you may be moving you may be moving away from a complicated situation too. You may be deciding to move away from a complicated situation or a complicated person. You know what your purpose is, and anything that's kind of holding you back, or that's not a part of your healing process right now, it's like you're letting it go. You don't have a problem with walking away from, you could be trying to walk away from someone who's trying to bully you or control you in some way. This could be someone who just, they have to be right even when they're wrong. You're trying to teach them something or tell them something, and they just want to, you know, argue back and forth. And it's like, okay, go ahead and do it your way, or something like that. It looks like you may get some good news, Taurus. You may be surprised by this news. You know what your purpose is. This is like going to be confirmation about what your purpose is in life. I don't have to clarify these cards because it's basically letting me see what's going on. Let me get your message from the universe. When you hold on to the past, it stops you from living in the present. Release any old hurts or worries or regrets. Commit to being in the here and now. Forgive yourself for where you think you may have been wrong. You deserve inner peace. Let it go. Yeah. So if there was a situation where it was something, it's like somebody doesn't want to let the past go. It's causing a lot of arguments. You just really want to move into the present moment of stability and healing and happiness and something like that. It's like you may have to cut your losses in some way. Because it's like you're not willing to hold on to the past, or you should not be holding on to the past. You want something to move forward because you feel like it's going to help everyone involved, or you're very knowledgeable or something about what your purpose is in life, and you may be getting some pushback for whatever reason. And it's like you're deciding to just go ahead and move forward in your own way. Okay? All right. Okay, Taurus, that's yours. So let's move on to Gemini. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you, Gemini. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you. High honor, nice. So Gemini, your reputation, somebody has a lot of respect for you. Somebody's speaking very highly of you. For some of you all, you may be in the military, or you could be just dealing with an authoritative figure. A Taurus could be significant. A Libra could be significant. A Leo could be significant. High honor. You have a very good reputation. Purpose. Taurus just got this. So Taurus could be significant in your life. I know what I'm here to do. You're going to see what your purpose is in life. You could be really working on something that's going to get you a lot of respect. This may be public recognition or praise or something. You are worth it. Know that you're worth it. You're worth respect. Eight of Swords, but you could be in your head a lot about a situation, about having to take a leap of faith in a situation here. There's a lot of healing that needs to take place. You're having some sort of awakening. There's some sort of significant big change that's about to happen in your life, Gemini, because you have the High Priestess, the Awakening, the Fool card. Those are three major arcanas here. The Six of Wands, it's like you have some sort of challenge. You're leaving something behind, something that needed to heal. You're leaving it behind to move into a better situation or more clarity in life. You need to trust your intuition around this time, Gemini. I feel like you got people rooting you on with a new direction you're choosing to move in. People feel like you make good decisions. You have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands here. So something that you're very passionate about, a plan that you put into place, you're being encouraged to move forward with it. You're going to get a lot of support with some sort of plan that you have put into place. This could have something to do with finances. This could have something to do with your career path in life. You're getting the support that you need. People are really rooting you on and happy for you. It's something that you put a lot of time and effort into. The reason some people have walked away from you for no reason has nothing to do with you. They have been removed from your life because the universe is taking you next. They have already served their purpose in your life. Let them go and keep moving. Greater is coming. So, Gemini, sometimes people have been moved out of your life and you didn't understand why. And it's like the universe is taking you to that next step, that next level, and they were not meant to go with you. Greater is coming into your life. So something that you were worried about, it's like that's going to heal. It's going to heal itself. Something you've been staying in your head about. Feeling like you were trapped, kept thinking about something over and over and over again. That situation is going to heal itself. Maybe someone rejected you and you blamed yourself for it. Maybe someone walked out of your life and you always carried that burden and it was not your fault. It wasn't meant for them to be there. It had nothing to do with you. Something was not it wasn't your fault. You're going to see what your purpose is. Whoever that was, they already served their purpose in your life. It's time to let it go, let them go, because you have greater coming. Something better is in the works from the universe for you. Okay? Okay. So let's move on to Cancer. Let's see, Spirit, the message that Spirit has for you, Cancer. Main male. You may be in the energy of a Aries, also a masculine energy, but you're being encouraged to take the lead in a situation here, to take charge of something. Cancer, you also may be seeing someone get their karma for something that they said or did. I just really got that energy. You may be seeing someone get their karma for something that they said or did. You may be thinking to yourself, it doesn't even have to be what they said or did to you. All of the secrets they were keeping or something, you may be seeing them get their karma in some way. Death. I'm learning that endings are merely new beginnings. Yeah. There's something that ended. Okay? There was an ending to a situation here. And you may be seeing someone sort of get their karma because of what they've done or a lot of secrets that they chose to keep or something. This could be a physical death, but it could just be the ending of a connection that they really wanted so bad due to them having a lot of secrets and being deceitful or something. Not being honest. Death. Again, a Scorpio could be significant. The Empress, Taurus, Libra energy, Knight of Cups, Scorpio again energy, Seven of Swords, Aquarius energy, the Magician. Two major arcanas. This is like there could be a physical death, Cancer, that you are aware of. You may feel like somebody is getting something that, because they were out here, they could have been doing death magic or just doing something really unethical to people. There's something that you're seeing an ending to. It's like some sort of closure. This could even be a closure that's happening in your life, some sort of something that's ending that you really kind of wanted it to end. In some way, you're getting your wish. You have the Empress crowning the King of Pentacles here. There's going to be some level of stability coming into your life and what you invest in. A Taurus could be significant. You may be surprised by an offer that's coming and somebody want to partner with you in some way or make some sort of offer to you. You may be a little surprised by this. I feel like when somebody needs you the most, you may feel like they were very deceitful or something. When they need you the most, you may be like, I'm busy relaxing. I'm not trying to be funny. Like, you may be like, I'm busy relaxing right now. You could feel like somebody tried to outsmart you or they're very sneaky. So you have to be strategic when you deal with someone. You're being encouraged to take the lead in a situation here. Let me see what your message is from the universe. I kind of feel like I'm supposed to clarify those cards. Why is the Death card here? Seven of Pentacles, Taurus energy, and the Ten of Swords. Ooh. I just said, you're saying someone got their karma, because you could feel like somebody was betraying you in a very bad way. They betrayed you in some kind of way. It's like they slandered you, threw dirt on your name. It's something that happened. It's almost as if they kicked you when you were down or at your lowest or something. And now you'll be doing a whole lot better. Yeah, the Lover's card, you're getting some level of support. Some of you all are getting married. The Eight of Swords, you could be worried about finances though. Eight of Pentacles. But if you continue to invest into something, you're going to see it kind of mesh well. Something that you're investing into is going to work out. You're going to get a surprising opportunity for a new start. This could be to relocate. The Seven of Swords and Nine of Pentacles. As things start to increase in your life, you need to be more strategic about what you keep to yourself. Because I do feel like someone who betrayed you when you were down and out maybe trying to come back around as things improve in your life. What's at the bottom of this deck? Seven of Cups in reverse. Wow. So something that you've been sort of hesitating about or procrastinating on, you're going to make a decision on now. Some of you all have been working 2 jobs, or you've just been trying to balance out what comes in and what goes out. You could feel like somebody has been very sneaky when it comes to their finances. But when you get finances, you're supposed to be all open and honest and clear with it or something. Let me see what your message is from the universe. When going through tough times, it is important to remember that nothing up to this point has defeated you. You've overcome challenges before. Be kinder to yourself and be thankful for all that you already have. Yeah, that's your message, Cancer. So you've gone through tough times before. You could have experienced some sort of death before or something like that. So when tough times come around and you're paying attention to who supports you and who does not, okay, who's been there, who hasn't. You could be trying to focus on like money or improving your finances or something like that. Some of you all are getting married, or you're getting in a long-term connection or something. You could be trying to hold up 2 situations or 2 people and need a break. Remember to be kinder to yourself. Some of you all may be treating yourself to a spa. You may come across some extra money, or you need to treat yourself to a spa or something. Okay. Let's move on to Leo. See what Spirit has, what message Spirit has for you, Leo. Lovers. Somebody's thinking about you. Somebody's thinking about you a lot. This could be a Cancer. This could be another Leo. Or it could be an Aries. Somebody's really thinking about you. Somebody's missing you. They're missing the times that you all had together. This is someone who wants peace between you all. They're thinking of like, they're wishing for peaceful times, or this could be somebody who just wants to hug you. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. You're being encouraged to be courageous. Face your fears with confidence. Maybe you fear opening back up to someone emotionally. Maybe you fear this. But you're encouraged to have confidence around this time and face whatever it is. That whatever challenges you've had, you're being encouraged to just like face that. Death, Scorpio energy. The King of Swords. The Two of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. The Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. The Sun card at the bottom of the deck, Awakening. So Leo, there could be an ending to something that has to do with earthly matters. Okay, this could be an actual physical death, but there's some sort of change or transformation pertaining to something that was invested in. Like, you could have gotten some good news about money, or you could have got some good news about a property, an inheritance, or just this is like the change in energy too. Somebody could also want to bury the hatchet with you. Maybe they want to put an ending to you all being separated or not being in a good connection with each other. You may be trying to find the courage to let down your guard with somebody. Maybe you're trying to think about whether you want to have that kind of connection with them. The King of Swords and the King of Pentacles is here. There's some sort of structure or truth that's pertaining to finances, your relationship, what you invest in, how you get your money. Some of you all are workaholics. The Two of Cups is crowning the Nine of Cups. You're getting closer and closer to your wishes. You could be feeling very confident now when it comes to what you've been wishing for. The connections in your life, how you have connections with people, family, money, everything. That confidence is building. You're going to see a wish come true. And you have the wheel crowning the sun. So something is moving in a big direction. There's like a big finale or something like that. And then you have this awakening. So a lot of clarity coming to some sort of significant change that's happening in your life. A lot of clarity. A wish for you is coming true though, Leo. The sun is your ruling planet. A lot of masculine energy there. The wheel never stops turning, so something has never stopped changing. The closer I get to you, the more you make me see. They're giving you all I've got. Your love has captured me. Some of you all may be listening to that. Let me see. Choice is the most powerful tool you have. Every choice you make shuts some doors, but also opens several doors, bringing new experiences into your life. At any given time, you can change the direction of your life. You are only one choice away. Absolutely. So some of the choices that you're making in your life, you're kind of seeing these choices and how they affect you and the people who you love. Maybe you had to give someone time, space, or something, or you had to give yourself time or space or something for someone to appreciate you or for you to appreciate them. But there's some of you all may be buying a car too. Or you may be buying a new car, something that you really like. You could be traveling as well. Okay. Let me see what else is coming out for you. Okay, Leo, that's the end. So let's move into Virgo. See what's going on with my Virgos. Main male, first house, Aries could be significant, or you're being put in charge of a situation. You're the main person that someone is focused on. You could be a business owner or starting a business. Someone is putting all their faith in you, Virgo. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So you could be focusing on happier times right now, Virgo. Just, maybe it's something that was a serious situation, but you're laughing about it. You're like, you found the humor in something. Maybe someone is looking at you as a person to lead the situation here. I feel like the way you made someone laugh and they like that. You make them laugh. And they like that. So this is why you're like the main person, okay? Because you make them laugh. The choices that you make. The way that you say things. The way that you do things. What you focus on. What you point out is funny to them. 7 of Swords. This was a part of your plan. You're having some level of success here. You may have a really good family reunion too. 6 of Wands. People are rooting you on. You may have some sort of family reunion. The Hermit card is Virgo energy. 10 of Cups, Pisces. Got the Devil here, Capricorn. 8 of Cups, Pisces. The Sun, Leo. You got some good news coming in. There's about to be some sort of communication. This could be about earthly matters. This could be about real estate. It could be about finances. But you're getting control of something. And I'm going to tell you, Virgo, you're getting control of something. And that was a part of your plan anyway. And then you may sort of distance yourself from people once you kind of get what you want. Even if you're around a crowd, Virgo, you may still feel kind of, if you're not distancing yourself from people, like once you get what you want, you could still feel kind of lonely. Like you have to deal with something on your own. Even if you're around your family, some of you all are going to like a family event. You're having a family reunion where there's a lot of conversation, happiness, talking about the future, some level of abundance or something is being discussed. This could be inheritance. A lot of clarity is coming to family matters. But you're getting some level of support with the 6 of Wands here. Like people are really rooting you on in some sort of direction you're going in or you're taking things in. Because you have the lead in something. So people are rooting you on to move in a certain direction, get to the finish goal. But you could, even if you had people rooting you on, you could still feel like something is all up to you. That road may feel a little lonely. But because I feel like for you, you're willing to walk away from people or situations that you feel like threaten your peace or self-respect or something like that. Let's see what your message is from the universe. Opportunities will soon knock at your door. Debt will be wiped clean and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. I told you. I told you, I'm about to say Aries because I see the number 1 there with main male. Could be an Aries that's significant in your life. But Virgo, yeah. You're about to have some level of success. Some of you all are creating generational wealth or something for your family or something like that. But I do feel like you're being put in charge of something. This could be in charge of the family finances. Maybe you're paying off debt. You're coming into some sort of large windfall and your debt is wiped clean. Like opportunities are coming in. Your finances are about to change. Okay. Let's move on to Libra. Libra, let's see what your message is, what Spirit has for you. Pathway. Your pathway is about to open up. Something is about to become clear to you, Libra. A Scorpio could be significant. A Gemini could be significant. A Leo could be significant. Your pathway is there's about to be some sort of significant change or a transformation in how things are being handled or done. You're getting a lot of clarity. If you felt like you were in the darkness or sort of like you couldn't see the forest from the trees or something, your pathway is being lit and like you're being guided to like a more peaceful way of doing things or something. Gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. Yeah. So you're going to be grateful for a situation or something, some sort of opportunities that this life is presenting to you. You're going to be grateful for it. That something is becoming clear or available to you around this time. This may be pertaining to your work life. There's some sort of transformation taking place. You're grateful for something. You're being encouraged to show gratitude. That green could represent your heart chakra. And the purple could represent your mind. The divine messages you're getting. Blue could represent your throat chakra. 10 of Cups. The Knight of Swords. The 8 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles. The Strength card. the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck, the Chariot. So Libra, you have an opportunity coming in. Something is about to change. You've been brave. You've been courageous. Something is going to make you really happy too. You've had nothing. Something didn't come to you easy with this Knight of Swords crowning this Knight of Wands, this Nine of Wands. Something hasn't come to you easy, but you're deserving of it. This opportunity did not come to you easy. Something was sort of like a headache. Getting to where you wanted to be was stressful, but it's like now that you're accomplishing something, you're being encouraged to hold on to it. That Four of Pentacles is there crowning the Ace of Cups. You're going to be happy that you received something. It's like you're taking this Four of Pentacles and turning it into a Nine of Pentacles, because it's giving you a way to leave a certain kind of lifestyle, or with the Six of Swords, just like you're so happy to leave hard times behind and you're grateful for this. Something is changing or transforming in your life. And the Chariot, you're going to move forward in a very fast way. This is almost like you're reinventing yourself, or you're rising from the ashes like the Phoenix. You're taking what you have and you're increasing it. There's going to be like an overpouring of emotions, love, gratitude with this Ace of Cups. This could be something pertaining to your family or something. Or like something that feels very familiar. You may be invited to something and you may be kind of surprised about what this invitation is bringing. The news that's coming along with it. You're going to get some good news, but it's something that you really deserve, because you've definitely put in the work. You have the scars to show that, the time, everything to show that you are so deserving of this blessing that's coming in. You're taking what you have and increasing it in some way. The message from the universe is, love yourself more by saying no to things that feel draining and burdening for you. Saying no when you want to say no instead of saying yes to please other people is a real act of self-love. Yeah. So you're finally putting yourself first, Libra. It maybe you're coming into something, a windfall or something. There could be some sort of discussion about a change that's happening, and you have people who feel entitled to hurry up and come in and try to swoop in when they know things are being given to you, or maybe you don't even have a lot, and it may take you months or years to make this Four of Pentacles to turn into this Nine of Pentacles, but you got people that are trying to be in your ear and get it before it even gets to a Nine of Pentacles. So this could be the reason why you feel like you have to get away from something or someone. You're separating yourself. You're leaving hard times behind, though. And you're doing it in a fast way. What's up under the Chariot card? The Three of Swords. Yeah, you're leaving a lot of heartbreak behind. Betrayal. You may have felt like people have betrayed you in the past, and now they feel entitled to something. It's like you're finally putting yourself first, though. This time, or that's what you're being encouraged to do. All right. So if that means saying no instead of yes like you normally would, then say no. That's an act of self-love, even if they get offended. All right. So let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio, let's see what a spirit has a message for you. Let's see what that message is pertaining to. Main male. So many people keep getting this. You could be dealing with an Aries. I think Cancer got that too. You could be dealing with the Cancer. I think Leo got that. Okay. Let's see, Scorpio. You're being encouraged to take the lead on a situation here, like vibrating your power, take control of something. Surrender. I can release my need to control. So within surrendering something is how you're getting control of something. It's kind of weird. It's like you're taking the lead. You're controlling what you can control. You're not trying to control everything or everyone. You're releasing your need to control. Maybe in the past you felt like that was power, needing to control everyone, every situation. But this is you learning some valuable lesson, because the focus is on you as a man. You could be a masculine energy, or maybe you're feminine energy, but you're vibrating in masculine energy. You could be a business owner or the head of the household or some sort of significant person or something. But this is you needing to surrender, release that need to control things. Maybe you were trying to control things in the past due to jealousy, but that hasn't worked out for you. The Chariot, you're going to move forward in a fast way, but you feel there's some sort of significant change happening. You got two major arcanas that came out. The Chariot, Cancer energy, Hierophant, Taurus energy. The Hermit, you could feel secluded, though. The Three of Swords, you're heartbroken. A Libra could be significant here. The justice system could be significant with this Hierophant and this Three of Swords. You're heartbroken about a situation. You're trying to manifest something to move forward quickly. There seems to be a lot of fast talking, a lot of communication with the Magician and the Chariot. The Hierophant is crowning the Hermit card. You feel so secluded, like you're going on this journey alone. And there's a sun in the background. Something is hot. You can feel like you're under pressure, under heat. The Hierophant could be a judgment being made. A lot of communication, a lot of words. Something is moving very fast. It's like you're being escorted to something. Around this time, you want connections, you want love. But the truth about your partnerships, how things are structured, what's being done is coming up. It's a discussion now. If you were trying to control your person, that's being discussed. It's like you need to surrender the need to control someone. The Page of Pentacles is crowning the Nine of Swords. This is new information that's putting you in a state of worry. You could feel like somebody's trying to take revenge on you or something. You're in your head a lot. You also feel very vulnerable right now. What's up under the Three of Swords? The Three of Wands. Something is coming back. This could have something to do with international travel, or into something is coming back around. What you invested in is coming back around. You feel really closed out. You feel betrayed. You could feel betrayed by a lot of people too. Let me see what your message is for from the universe. You could feel like people wear two faces. A Taurus could be significant. Scorpio, Aries, Cancer, Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini, Libra. Your message from the universe is: choice is the most powerful tool you have. Every choice you make shuts some doors, but also opens several doors, bringing new experiences into your life. At any given time, you can change the direction of your life. You are only one choice away. So you're being encouraged. I'm not sure what happened in your life, Scorpio, but you're being encouraged to release the need to control. You have a choice. An opportunity is going to be presented to you, but you are going to have to present the truth in some way. Be truthful with yourself. This is a situation where if you try to control someone, you're going to have to let that go. Because we all have free will. And to try to control someone else's free will, it's causing more problems in your life than it should. So you have like you're under spiritual judgment. Now this could be pertaining to courts. I'm not sure, the legal system, but you're under some sort of spiritual judgment due to your choices. So it's like you're going to have a choice to make to do something different. But you could feel very betrayed for some reason right now in your life. But this is due to changes needing to be made. All right, let's move on to Sagittarius. Let's move on to Sagittarius. See what message Spirit has for you, Sagittarius. Official person. You may be dealing with law enforcement or someone in military or something like that. There may be a lot of communication or an apology that either you need to give or you need to receive. Loneliness, I know that I'm never alone. So you could feel really lonely around this time, Sagittarius. Even if you have like a good reputation, or you're in some sort of high status in your life, you could just feel really lonely. You could be dealing with a Cancer, or you could be dealing with a Taurus. You're trying to remind yourself that you're never really alone, that you do have, it's like your angels want you to know that you do have support. You do have some level of love. Something just needs to be more balanced. You could be the head of the household where you feel like you have to do everything. Even if you're a feminine energy and there's a man in this picture, you may feel like you have to vibrate in masculine energy, and that could be very lonely for you. The Seven of Wands. It's like you're fighting a lot of battles that you want to move on from because you feel like doing something alone. You may feel like people see you as vulnerable because they feel like you're on your own or you're alone, but you are willing to step up to the plate and like handle your business. It just keeps you in your head. You keep replaying something over and over again, how people came for your spot, or how they said something, or how they handled something, how they tried to block you in some way. You're thinking about it repetitively, and you're being encouraged to move on from it. The Ace of Pentacles. And even though you've moved on from it, and you've released a lot of the thoughts, the conversations, feeling stuck, you have become sort of blocked now, defensive. You've kind of closed doors to protect yourself. It's even things that you're not even like, you don't want to have to make a decision about. You got the Queen of Cups crowning the Four of Pentacles here. I do feel like there are times when you want to give, but you hold on to a grudge, and that prevents you from giving. You have a lot, you hold on to a lot. You hold on to your emotions, you hold on to your finances, you hold on to something. But this has sometimes put you in the energy of being lonely because people feel like you hold on to grudges too long, or no one is entitled to anything of yours, Sagittarius, but people feel like you do things with strings attached. There are strings attached to these pentacles. People feel like you could help, but you're holding on to too many grudges or something. You could feel like you made major sacrifices for people in the past, and it has put you in a bad situation to where financially you had to penny pinch. Or you could feel like people dumped all of their emotions on you or something, and maybe some sort of emotional turmoil situation, you're still holding on to a grudge or something. So it's like, I'm not helping. I could help, but I'm not. It's like you're holding on to something, but this is putting you in an energy of like a missed opportunity with that Four of Cups. You're being encouraged to use your intuition. It's like you're telling yourself the truth, but you're not telling anyone else. You're not admitting it to anyone else, Sagittarius. It's like you're telling yourself, like, I know, I don't care if I am wrong. I don't care if I am holding on to a grudge. I don't care. It's like they said this, they did that, so I'm going to make them eat them words. Even if it's like secluding you. It's like you're missing an opportunity to pull back the veil in a situation and to really get through something. With the Ace of Pentacles here, that's towards Virgo, Capricorn energy. There's an opportunity for you to do something, invest into something in a big way. You do have something coming your way, like this could be property, this could just be a lucrative, maybe your business is doing very well or your career is doing very well. So to me, it seems like you're stable, but it's like you're lonely at the top. And this is due to holding on to grudges. Something you're not willing to let go of. You seem to have a really good social status or something. But I do feel like, Sagittarius, you could feel taken advantage of by some people, and some people feel like you take advantage of them, or you abuse your power, or you abuse what you have, or I don't. Let me see. A message from the universe. I only need one card. If you didn't get something you really wanted at this time, if you feel stuck or feel like things are not going according to plans, know that something bigger and better is coming. It's something filled with divine magic that couldn't come into your life if you were to receive what you were asking for now. So it's something that you're meant to get. It's just that you're getting it when you're supposed to get it, opposed to when you want it. And maybe you feel like there were people who played a role in blocking something from you with their words. Maybe it could be something as simple as a relationship. Maybe you feel like someone who you were with were too busy listening to other people who didn't want to see y'all together. They let people get in their ear about y'all relationship. And maybe you're holding on to a grudge with a situation here. This could be to a whole nother person that ain't had nothing to do with a past connection you were in. But I see you holding back a lot, and it has even put you in a place of feeling lonely sometimes. But this is like you being truthful with yourself and working through, trusting your intuition and working through what you're going through. Some of you all you're psychic too. With this High Priestess here, you're very connected. And due to those connections, you can read people very well. So it's like you reject people, and even if they don't know why, it's like it's something in them that you see where you're like, I'm not even getting deeply emotional into this or something. But I do feel like some of this is also due to, like, if you meet someone new and they say something, because you're so guarded, you could even be reading someone wrong sometimes due to a grudge, or, okay, this person from the past said that and I remember, so you must be like them. This person from the past did that. You know, it's something. I feel like there are times when you need to be honest with yourself that you held on to a grudge, or you, even if you're right most of the time, you're not right all of the time. No one is. I don't care. A psychic is a psychic. Sometimes a psychic can be wrong about something just only because of the timing. Maybe they say, oh, you're going to find something within 4 weeks, but then actually it's at 4 months. It's like, even sometimes you're right, but you're wrong, and you need to be honest about that. that you're spot on about some things, but you're not right all the time. Even you get it wrong sometimes. And this is where the grudges you need to release some things. Times you've read people wrong, or you've assumed something based off of what happened in the past, and it has put you in the energy of being alone when you don't have to be. Okay. Let's move on to Capricorn. Let's see, Spirit, what Capricorn has to tell you. Let's see the Spirit. Let's see the Spirit has to say to you, Capricorn. Let's see what the Spirit has to say to you. May, oh my God, why this Aries is like dominating all of the readings. This first house energy, Capricorn, some of you all were in the energy, or you are in the energy of an Aries. This could be an Aries that vibrates in masculine energy. Maybe they're the head of the household, or they are a masculine energy. Or even if it's a feminine energy, they could have some masculine ways about them. One minute you feel like this Aries is an enemy. The next minute you feel like they're a friend. Let me see. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. You're being encouraged to take the lead when it comes to releasing guilt. Maybe you feel guilty about something, but it's like it's time for you to let something go. It hasn't even helped with your soul's growth. There's some sort of balance that needs to come back into like your life. You may be praying and like needing a helping hand, just trying to get like to the top of a mountain, which you feel like is the top of a mountain or something. It's like, I just need a little bit of help here. A pivotal moment is coming though. Yeah, the Ace of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Strength card, Leo. The Star card, Aquarius. Six of Swords, Aquarius. The Death card, Scorpio. The Fool card, Aries. Eight of Cups, Pisces. Ten of Swords, Gemini. Nine of Wands, Sagittarius. There could be a lot of crying or something that you had to do, that you were doing about an ending to a connection. Something you felt very guilty about. This could be an actual physical death or the death of a connection. Some sort of transformation, a lot of crying that took place. But it's like you're being encouraged to find the strength to move on. And this Fool card, and just have like a breakthrough, a new direction you need like a breath of fresh air. This is like you really needing to be courageous and just saying, you know what, I'm going to move in this other direction in spite of the past. I need to release this. It's something that you have cried a lot about, the ending of something. You've had a lot of emotions pertaining to it. And now it's like you're trying to be strong and just have this like leap of faith. You have the Star card crowning the Eight of Cups. You also, Capricorn, someone could feel like they abandoned you before you became a star, or you felt like you abandoned someone before they became a star or something. It's like you're wishing for, you feel guilty about something, or you're wishing for something. Or this could be someone that's like, damn, Capricorn is doing well, I should have never abandoned them, or something. Or either you feel like this is like, you're like, damn, they're doing well, they're a star, I should have never abandoned. It's something about walking away. Someone feel like they walked away too soon in a connection. The Six of Swords is crowning the Ten of Swords. A lot of betrayal, though. A lot of bad words that were spoken. Someone could have been kicking you where you were down and out. Maybe you felt like you had to move on from them. You had no choice. You're looking at all your options. You're releasing guilt. Anything that doesn't help you grow your soul, like to be a better version of who yourself, it's like you're letting it go. You're tired of feeling guilty about a situation, about some sort of betrayal. It's like you're focusing on accomplishments in your life, or that's what you want to focus on, what you've accomplished, where you have gone. Some of you all have been dealing with migraines or headaches or something, or something has just been a headache. It's like you have a reputation for being a fighter, going after what you want in this life, pursuing what you want. But it's like you feel really betrayed, like real bad. Like you had no other, almost like you had no other choice but to move into calmer waters. It's like there could be a lot of false accusations, finger pointing, something where you just like, you know what? I'm getting out of these choppy waters. This isn't even helping. It's not healthy for me. It's not helping me be a better version of myself. And it's like you just want to move forward into a more peaceful life, a more peaceful way of doing things. I don't see cowardly energy. You just want something to be more peaceful. You feel really betrayed. Like a lot of words that were said. Yeah, wait a minute, hold on, let's see. It says bigger and better experiences are coming your way. You may not be able to see it, but great things are coming together for you as you read this. Trust the process and let it unfold in divine timing. Moving forward, knowing that all is working out just fine. So yeah. Something it's like you're being encouraged to release any guilt. Something hasn't helped you be the best version of yourself. Maybe you made choices you're not proud of. Maybe you said things or did things you weren't proud of, or something. And you're being encouraged to let that go. Because you have something bigger and better, like these experiences in your life, that's coming your way. You're unable to see it right now, but it's happening as you watch this video, whenever you see it. Just trust the process and let things unfold in divine timing. And move forward with the Six of Swords energy there. And know that everything is working out just fine. It may not seem like it, but it is. All right. And let's move on to Aquarius. Let's move on to Aquarius. See what Spirit has to tell you, Aquarius. Main female, second house. Okay, so Aquarius, you could be in the energy where you're focused on your finances right now. Focused on living a good life, a comfortable life. This person looks like they live a very good, comfortable life. They're in a beautiful home. They're holding one red rose. And they have a lot of white flowers in the background. But there's something that you're really passionate about. You're holding this red rose, something that's close to your heart. You're really passionate about it. Relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Yeah, you seem to be attracted to people who you know they want to see you win. They're not secretly, hating on you or competing with you behind your back or trying to sabotage things in your life and all of that kind of stuff. People who you feel like they're serving your higher good. You're looking at the best choices for you. The best connections for you, the best jobs, the best career, the best businesses, the best relationships, partnerships, family connections, friendships, marriage, whatever it may be. You're looking at what's best for you. Let's see. 6 of Wands here. You're getting a lot of support in something that you've invested in and focused on for a long time. Some of you all, this is marriage. You felt like a marriage was an uphill battle. Yeah, a lot of hills. Some of you all may be going to like marriage counseling or something like that. But you could have felt like there was a lot of blockages or someone was keeping something from you. You're also on the fence about what you should move forward towards. Like, there could be a power struggle going on in some sort of relationships in your life. Somebody may feel like you want to be the head of the household, but they should be the head of the household. Or you're too focused on your studies or something. You're too focused on winning. You may feel like they're sort of jealous of you or they should be supporting your pathway. Some of you all feel trapped in a relationship or marriage. It's like you want to finish what you start. You don't want to give up on this, but you also want to know that this person is your best interest at heart. The 10 of Wands here is crowning the Knight of Wands. So it's like you're trying to get through this and have this breakthrough, but you could feel like something is an uphill battle, like you're carrying the burdens of this connection or something. You could feel very burdened by something. You want a miracle. You want a breakthrough. You want mercy from God. You want blessings to come your way. You're very passionate about this, though. And you also want healing. What's up under that? King of Cups, a Tower. So what's meant to be in your life is going to be. Anything that's not meant to be in your life isn't going to be in your life. And maybe going through counseling is revealing this to you or something. It's like you want to be around people who you can trust. Conversations that are honest and truthful. Someone may feel like you owe them an apology, or they owe you, or you feel like they owe you one or something. You may feel like there's two sides to a person. You may feel like they present themselves as a goldfish, but really they're a shark. Let's see what your message is from the universe. Just because something is not happening right now doesn't mean that it will never happen. Divine timing is at play. Be patient and trust the process. That's your message. So just because something isn't happening right now doesn't mean that it's never going to happen. Your patience could be running thin with seeing something, a situation or someone change. But divine timing is at play. If something is meant to end, it's going to end. If it's meant to be in your life forever, it will. Be patient with the process. All right, so that's it for you, Aquarius. And last but not least is my Pisces. Pisces, let's see what Spirit has to say to you. Some of you all are using amethyst and pyrite stones. And for those who don't know what a pyrite stone is, this is a pyrite stone. It's called fool's gold. And for those who don't know what the amethyst is, this is an amethyst. Okay. You're being encouraged to use that to bring some sort of prosperity, protection over your prosperity into your life. Main male. I'm telling you, that main male card, no matter what way I cut the cards, it comes up no matter what. Aries could be significant in your life, Pisces, or you're just being encouraged to take the lead in a situation, okay? Like, be that trailblazer right about now. Let's see what this is related to. Courage. I find the inner strength to face my fear with confidence. So anything that you're fearing right now, this is a time for you to face it with confidence, okay? This could be a hard situation, conversation, or just taking the lead in something. Maybe you're being put in charge of a situation or something, and you're kind of fearful on whether you will do a good job or not, okay? So this is you finding the inner strength to get through that, face your fears. Maybe you need to speak with someone who is sort of experienced, but I feel like you're the person, someone feels like you're the person for the job, or you're the person that will get things done or something. Let me see. Anything that you're unsure about, get clarity about. An awakening, getting a lot of clarity. Page of Wands, the Eight of Cups, Pisces energy there. Three of Pentacles, Capricorn, Three of Swords, Libra, Knight of Cups, Scorpio energy, the Chariot, Cancer energy, and the Five of Swords, Aquarius energy. At the bottom of the deck, the Seven of Pentacles, Taurus energy. You're having a lot of clarity on some sort of disagreement. The Three of Swords can represent betrayal. It could represent heartbreak. It could represent feeling like you're not valued or being left out of a situation. You know, and you are honest with yourself about something, the unbalance in the relationships in your life. Three of Swords could represent three people. But you feel like something that's that Libra energy, it's like the fairness in your connections. You're clear about something with this Awakening card. You have the Page of Wands crowning the Knight of Cups. A passionate connection, a partnership, someone that's coming in quick. There's some sort of discussion about something. Someone may want you to make a quick decision. They may be coming in with a lot of passion, discussing something with you. The Eight of Cups is crowning the Chariot card. Something that someone or something that you walked away from wants you to come back to them very quickly. Someone feels like you have reinvented yourself without them, and they could be making up some sort of excuse or something like that to get you to come back to them very quickly. This could be like, oh, it's like, this is an emergency or something. The Three of Pentacles is crowning the Five of Swords. This could be an argument could ensue about something that happened publicly or public image. Capricorn, Aquarius energy there. Some sort of communication, disagreements, difference of opinions, bullying, blame, or something. The parting of ways. You have the Seven of Pentacles here. So I do see something that what's up under that? The Empress. Yeah, something that you've been investing in. It's like you're going to see, you've been manifesting something very positive into your life. And it's coming. You've been wanting to see something come into fruition, a gamble, a chance that you've taken on something. You're in some sort of like nurturing phase right now with seeing something grow when it comes to what you invest in. And so this is really not letting someone distract you with a lot of like false words, or like someone could just be trying to publicly say something or do something, to try to tear down your public image or something. But this is because they see you getting what you want. This could even be someone with that Three of Swords who has betrayed you before or something. So it's like you're finding your inner strength to face your fear with confidence. Something that happened in the past, somebody could be bringing it up, or something that they feel like will affect you. But I kind of feel like this is really due to what you're getting or something. Don't worry, everything you've been waiting for is on its way. Progress is being made even if you can't yet see the results. So much is happening behind the scenes for the creation of your dreams. Trust the process. Yeah. So trust the process right now. Like someone is really like just being a total a-hole because they see you getting what you want. So it's something that you've been waiting for. You've gotten through a lot of betrayal. And you're very clear on how someone feels about you. This could be three people, or maybe you were in a third-party situation or something. But you felt really closed out in the past, and you're clear on how somebody really feel. And now that you're being chosen for something, or you're taking the lead in a situation, I just feel like someone is just making a big deal out of something. This could be due to jealousy, or them just feeling like you don't deserve something, or trying to publicly humiliate you due to you receiving something that you've invested in is coming out. It's like you're free of them and they're mad about that. You're not worried about how they feel about you, what they think about you, what they've said about you. You're over something that happened in the past. It's like somebody just wants you to come around so they can argue with you because they're mad that you're getting something. Yeah, so it's like, don't even worry about, whatever. It's what's meant for you is coming. Trust the process, okay? Yeah, it's like somebody want to argue because they don't have anything else to do. They're just pulling shit out their ass at this point or something. All right, that is the end of your reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. All of the zodiac signs. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. I appreciate that. And you can always reach out to me for a personal reading if you like, by emailing me at spiritualliaison123@gmail.com. I do personal readings. I have that email address because it's connected to my other channel, okay? But I advise you to go over there and check out if you have significant Pisces placement. Go over there and check out, or if you have a Pisces in your life, okay? Just go and check that channel out. If you are not subscribed over there, you can subscribe over there too. So it's like you're getting the best of both worlds, okay? So you're getting all the zodiac signs on this channel as well as what you need over on that channel. Okay, I'm sending you all so much love and light. Thank you so much for your support, and I will talk with you amazing zodiac signs another time.